Hey everybody, it's Chris Widener. I just got back from a memorial service at a high school friend whose dad passed away about a month ago, and they held a memorial service, and it made me think about one of the things that I teach in my seminars, usually towards the end of my seminar, after I've taught a lot of the lessons for leadership and that kind of thing. I always want to remind people that we have a very short life. No matter how long your life is, ultimately in the end, it's pretty short. One of the things that Jim Rohn and I taught in our book 12 Pillars was the lesson that you can't determine how long you're going to live, but you can determine how well you're going to live. Now, this friend of mine's dad actually got to live a pretty long life. He was in his 70s, and I made sure that I went to this memorial service because he had a very significant impact on me when I was in high school. As many of you know, my dad died when I was 4 and was raised by a single mom, moved around a lot. But this one particular dad of this friend of mine really made a significant impact in my life. He was a real strong guy in my life and a great role model, and spent a lot of time at his house because this was one of my best friends. And so we went to this memorial service, and this is a guy who's, you know, he didn't make a ton of money. He was never rich, not famous. None of you would know his name, but the memorial service was packed out. And just lots and lots of people there, and as we were standing in line to go in, people were talking about him, and he was a guy who made a very significant impact in his life. And it made me realize that, again, you can't determine how long you're going to live, but you can determine how well you're going to live. And this guy decided to live a life that was very good. And he made a significant impact in the lives of other people. It made me think about my own life. You know, what kind of life am I living, and how am I impacting people, and how am I helping other people, how am I encouraging other people, how am I challenging other people? And that's my question to you this week. You get another week as it comes up on us now. You get to go off to your work and spend time with your family and do the things that you do. The question I want to ask you is what kind of life are you living? Are you living a great life? Are you living a significant life? Again, doesn't mean that you have to go be famous or you have to become super rich, but it does mean that each and every day we make choices about how we're interacting with other people. And when we get to the end of our life, one of the things that we really want to ask is how many people would come to our memorial service? Now, I met a lot of people growing up, and I had a lot of friends. I lived in 28 homes, went to 11 different schools, and I knew a lot of dads of friends of mine, most of whom, if they were to pass away, I would think, oh, that's too bad. But only a couple of them I would actually say, I've got to get to that memorial service. And this was one of those guys. Wanted to get to his memorial service because he was a guy who really made a difference in the lives of other people. So my question to you this week is, what kind of difference are you making in the lives of other people? Are you the type of person who's challenging, encouraging, loving other people and making their life better because you're part of it? If you are, that's great. If not, I want to really encourage you to make a decision this week to become that type of person, the type of person that helps other people achieve their goals, the type of person who always has a good word to say, always encouraging, always motivating, and making a difference in the lives of other people. That's the challenge for this week, and I wish you the best as you go about in doing it.